What's going on, folks? This is LB the Realist with Surrealistic Studios, Surreal News, where the real is surreal. Thank you for joining me on this video on this day of May 10th, 10:13 a.m., May 10th, 2019 in San Diego, California. The sun did come out, indeed. The sun is shining through these clouds. So the day will get better as we progress into the future. So I wanted to read this article from NPR. I thought this was some really good news. Wait, actually, is this NPR? Yeah, this is NPR.org. Chelsea Manning is freed from jail, faces new subpoena in WikiLeaks case. So she has been freed from jail. We're gonna read this article. It's not long at all, so bear with me. I haven't pre-read it like normally, like I would normally do, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this article out before I head out for my day of Postmating, trying to collect money for these bills, and that's gonna lead into another video that I'm gonna do about how life gets in the way of what you really want to accomplish. You know, how everyday struggles in this country and this world prevent you from doing the things that you really want to do. Okay, but it starts off by saying here, let's see. Chelsea Manning has been freed from jail more than a month after she was taken into custody for refusing to testify before a grand jury in a case involving WikiLeaks and Julian Assange. Manning was released Thursday afternoon after the grand jury's term expired, but the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Eastern District of Virginia already has subpoenaed her to appear before a grand jury panel, according to a tweet from Manning's account. Okay. Manning, a former military intelligence analyst, has acknowledged leaking hundreds of thousands of military and State Department documents to WikiLeaks in 2010, from battlefield reports to U.S. embassy cables. Those revelations sparked court-martial proceedings against her and more recently culminated in criminal charges against Julian Assange, WikiLeaks' controversial founder. Manning is due to return to federal court on May 16th. Despite an offer of immunity, she has refused to answer questions about WikiLeaks, saying she already has shared what she knows. The U.S. case against Assange gained new momentum just days after Manning was taken into custody in early April, as Assange was ejected from an Ecuadorian embassy in London and arrested. Within hours, the U.S. unsealed an indictment against him. Unsealed an indictment against him. Unsealed. They unsealed a sealed indictment. Where have I heard that term before? Oh, in the case of Dr. Bill Cosby, when they unsealed the sealed case. Oh, yeah, okay. You know, that's where I heard that from. So it's like they do that to people that they really want to get. But that's okay. Let me go ahead and continue with the article. That indictment states in March 2010, Assange engaged in a conspiracy with Chelsea Manning, a former intelligence analyst in the U.S. Army, to assist Manning in cracking a password stored on U.S. Department of Defense computers connected to a U.S. government network used for classified documents and communications. Last month, U.S. District Judge Claude Hilton ruled Manning should stay in jail until she either testifies or a grand jury no longer wants to hear from her. In a statement issued the day before she was taken into custody by U.S. Marshals, Manning described prosecutors' questions to her. All of the substantive questions pertain to my disclosures of information to the public in 2010, answers I provided in extensive testimony during my court-martial in 2013. Instead of answering those questions, Manning said, she told the court that she objected to them and would not reply on the grounds that they violated her First, Fourth, and Sixth Amendment and other statutory rights. Manning was freed from a military prison in 2017 after former President Barack Obama reduced what had been a 35-year prison term to a sentence of about 7 years shortly before he left office. And again, this is from NPR. So again, the takeaway from this is Chelsea Manning was freed from jail, but she has been subpoenaed to reappear in court before a new grand jury panel. Basically to, I guess, answer some more questions, or, you know, basically they're trying to keep her tied up, I guess, but they released her, so I guess that's good news. That's great news. She's not in prison anymore. You know, she's not in that situation, you know. So, you know, I thought that was pretty messed up that she had been released from prison only to go back in for, you know, this nonsense. So that's good news, folks. Let me know what you have to say at the bottom here in the comment section. I will leave this article in the comments in the description so you can check it out for yourselves. Like this video, comment, share, subscribe. They say ask and you shall receive. Well, I'm asking. Like this video, share this video, and subscribe to me if you haven't before so I can keep bringing you news. All right, until next time, folks, find me on all social media, all that jazz. You know what to do. I'm out.